Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, go today and avoid the packs and save some racks. Head on over, use code CC for 15% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We're doing Team of the Year predictions. Okay, these are predictions. I'm not using this as investing advice. This is just, you guys always ask, and I figure we would go ahead and tell you. Again, no expectation of being right. Who knows? And normally I don't even do the linemen, but we're gonna pick some linemen here just because, right? Who knows who they pick, right? It normally is pretty random, but I'm gonna go here. The guy I think who needs a bit of an upgrade, Tyron Smith. He's a Cowboy, one of the best linemen in the league in my opinion. Still, put him in there. Left guard, Quentin Nelson. I think he's the obvious choice. He won it last year. He's probably the best guard in football. You can't be too upset about that. At center, this is where I feel like it gets interesting. Travis Frederick is normally a good call. Jason Kelsey is normally a good call. But I'm going to go with a homer pick here. And I'm only going with a homer pick here. He got it last year. I want him to get it again. I need a lineman upgrade. Alex Mack at center. Bam. Right guard. This guy has not been upgraded all year for whatever reason. We'll give it to Zach Martin. Again, it could be someone like Marshall Yanda. For sure. But we'll go with Zach Martin. Why not? Now, normally, like you would Lane Johnson, Bulaga, Ramczyk, there's like the guys you normally would pick to get it. So this makes it a little difficult, but we'll go with Jack Conklin. He's got it before. Titans ran the ball really well. Maybe there's some metric that makes sense there. Tight end, pretty simple. I want to see Kittle. Maybe it's not Kittle. Who knows? Wide receiver, we'll pick a couple here. The first one is Michael Thomas. There's probably no questions there. 2, obviously Julio would have been my pick, but we'll go with Hopkins. He did pretty well. And at 3, this is a card I don't know if we're gonna get or not, but I want to see Chris Godwin get a card. So combination of these 3 makes a lot of sense here. 4, running back. Again, Derrick Henry. He's a horse. He should get it right there for sure. And at quarterback, we'll put in Russell Wilson. And then fullback, I don't know. You pick a fullback. Who's a good? I don't even know. Koozie, give him a card. Whatever. Who cares? I feel like the skill positions here are pretty good predictions. The EA could always surprise us. They could always surprise us, but I feel like these are pretty good predictions. You could see Nick Chubb instead at running back. Hey, it could happen. Instead of Russ, you could see Dak. Cowboys fans would be happy. You're not going to see Lamar. And if they do a Lamar, I'll be very surprised. I would be very surprised. Very, very surprised. But I wouldn't. This feels. Forget the lineman. This feels pretty accurate to me. All these cards are deserving. All had great years. Best at their position. All need upgrades. Things just start to make sense there. Free safety. Who do we want to put at free safety? This is tough. Free safety I find is a little harder. Byard. He would have made a lot of sense. But I'm gonna go with Justin Simmons. I believe he was one of the highest graded safeties in the league. I feel like he was. Could be wrong. Or his strong safety will go with Honey Badger. So he is a different. I wasn't sure if Honey Badger was still free safety in the game. Honey Badger at strong safety. Is he all pro? He was all pro. Middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Again. Here, I don't remember where they put Chandler Jones in this game. Right outside linebacker. He makes a lot of sense. And here, Shaq Barrett. So I feel like the linebackers, where in the past they were pretty nice, that Darius Leonard, Van Der Esch, Bobby Wagner last year was like, oh wow, you needed all those cards. This year you might not. You might not. You might not. Not the most exciting ones. Really good, great, amazing players in real life, but yeah. I think our big splash player here is Aaron Donald. He had a really, really good year. The numbers didn't say it as much, but super dominant player. Make him the big card. Make him the chase card on defense. And that's perfectly fine. D-tackle, they really can go any way possible. Fletcher Cox, put him in there. He's such a plug-and-play guy in promos. Just give him cards. Super, 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 super easy. Here, I would have gone with J.J. Watt. Just because, for the purpose of him. People love him, but he did get an upgrade anyway. Cam Jordan is another one who I would have really assumed would have got the card. Same with Hunter. I don't even know who to give this card to. I really, really don't. I don't feel like there's too many good ones. Because I would say Cam Hayward, but he's on the other side. He's on the other side. That sucks. Joey Bosa, no. What did he really do? I don't know. Who played great? Legitimately, who here played great? Beasley? He led the Falcons in sacks. We'll leave that blank. I literally have no idea. It could be anyone. Could be anyone. Cornerback. Cornerback. I'm not gonna love these either, but Tre'Davious White. Look at this card at 91. Maybe it gets 96. It's a good card. It doesn't like pop off the page so much. Very standard cornerbacks, dime a dozen. Makes sense. Here, I always feel like there's a card that just doesn't really deserve it. Jalen Ramsey, I don't think he really deserves it. And if they were doing a CB3, again, there are so many of these guys who had really good years. Quentin Dunbar had a really good year, oddly enough. Marcus Peters had a really good year. But I'm going to go Joe Hayden. Why? He had a good year. There's some specialist spots as well. Which who knows what we get for these, how they want to handle that. But there's so many. I feel like Team of the Year is going to be a little bit of a letdown this year. From the cards they pick perspective. And maybe the stats on them are great. But if you just look at it, it's sort of a reason why like Team of the Week hasn't felt great. Is because a lot of these guys who we want cards for, these names, the cards we want upgrades, didn't really happen. Team of the Year, in this case, is a really good way to fill in a lot of these gaps from these guys who actually had really good years but just didn't get the love. Maybe they don't have a big enough name to hold up a promo as a master or a hero. But, I mean, you would pick up these cards. Ramsey, Cox, Donald, I would pick up. This Justin Simmons is not a bad card. Safety is pretty much already taken care of. I don't know. We'll see. I really hope that they surprise us. I really hope EA surprises us and gives us just some fire cards and some fire selections. And if they're not the names we want, the back of the card looks great. We don't care who's on the front of it, right? Just as good for me. Just as good. But that's sort of what I have for my Team of the Year guesses. What I want you guys to do. One offense, one defense. Put it down who you really, really want to see. Okay? Like, don't put your whole list. That's a lot of typing. But just pick one guy on each side of the ball. Like, this guy needs to get Team of the Year. Now, don't put Lamar. We know Lamar was the best player in the league. TJ Watt. I know TJ Watt is probably up for Defensive Player of the Year. But I think with those cards, EA is going to hold them for honors. They might not. They did it with Darius Leonard last year. Right? Could be wrong. Darius Leonard got a Team of the Year and an honors. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now, if it was my Team of the Year, it was my Team of the Year. There's a couple things I would change right here. I put Jamal Adams in here for sure. I would love to put Von Miller here. Would love to put Von Miller here. Didn't really deserve it. Jamie Collins, you could see it. But Zadarius Smith is an option as well. But the Shaq Barrett card, it could be really good. Taylor Jones is just going to be super slow. Most underrated guy in Madden. They always make his cards suck. I'm rambling. I apologize. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.